Hey everyone, it's Elijah here. Figured it's time to make another video. It's been going on a month, so I thought I would provide an update for all of you. So, what's new with me? First, let's get a few things out of the way. I'm still fully functional. I'm still working my full-time job. I'm still going places and traveling, etc. So, life hasn't changed for me. It's still all the same. But here's what I'm getting now. Number one, let's get this out of the way. Body pains. The most annoying body pains ever. Some days better than others. I notice a lot of the pain, like in the legs, soreness there. Some body aches here and there, but nothing too crazy. The second thing is, I'm starting to feel this taper a lot heavier now. Still controllable. That piece is fine. But it's this constant feeling of being uneasy. We're not talking akathisia, just annoying, like there's anxiety and there's a feeling under there that I really can't describe. It's a pain in the neck. So right now I'm just holding for a week and a half, let everything level out. But no, I will tell you, as you get lower, it does get more complicated. Or it can. Some people it won't. But I'm starting to, I'm starting to feel it. And it's annoying every day because go to bed knowing I have to wake up again, just annoyed. And there's some, how can I explain this? I'm getting some Benzo brain right now. It's just an annoyance. And it's one of those ruminating thoughts. Now I'm starting to think about it all the time. My taper and these feelings I'm getting. And I'm kind of in a catch-22 because my wife and I are expecting a daughter in April, and I need to make sure everything's, stable, in that aspect. But it's getting, I can understand where it starts to get challenging. But doable. And the one thing that is true, the lower you go, the percentages get bigger because you're on a smaller dose. So right now I'm really in that territory where I'm feeling things around and just trying to get a new perspective into everything, because coming from the higher doses, that's one thing. But now as you get really low, it really starts to stand out, all these symptoms. But just so y'all don't freak out, I got back tonight from an arena here. I went to go see a huge comedy show at the stadium. So I'm still doing stuff. But yeah, I'm in the balance now of thinking, okay, since my wife and I are expecting, what do I do from here? Because I know I need a plan of action, because I need to be functional in this state. And one thing you all have to remember too is being uncomfortable sucks. We know that. Being uncomfortable sucks. But we have to learn to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. So mornings are the worst. Okay, I'll tell you that. Mornings are the worst because you get this mix between cortisol and I don't know what else, because cortisol wakes you up in the morning, gets you going. But for us, it kind of works in the opposite way. And I slowly level out around maybe 1 o'clock, 2 p.m. Still functional in the morning, just it's heavier in the morning now. Um, so that's what I've been trying to balance for the past month now. Um, and it's controllable. But now it's, I told you I'd be transparent and open. I'm going to show you this whole journey. But there was not much going on the past month for me to make a video about yet until now. Um, and something else is the appetite. So my appetite, when you get anxiety and stuff, you kind of lose an appetite a little bit. And I'm starting to see that where I'm not hungry or I have to force myself to start eating. And that's not every day. That might be, a couple days a week, where you're just not feeling, you're feeling crappy enough to where you're really not that hungry. And yeah, I've lost probably 5 pounds, but I needed to lose 5 pounds because my belly, I was eating a bunch of junk, um, which you shouldn't do. You really need to maintain what you're eating. But one thing that has been keeping me active too is, um, so on Facebook, there's a group called Beating Benzos, and I just launched the new website for Beating Benzos, and the website is beatingbenzos.com. I'll put a link in the description below. Feel free to sign up and join. It's still in progress. We're still adding everything to it. Guides, videos, you name it, it's going to be there. So beatingbenzos.com. But that's been keeping me busy. Working on my new album and my music is keeping me busy. But the only thing I hate is this uneasy feeling. And once again, not akathisia. Huge difference. Just an uneasy, like you can feel the drugs slowly lowering in your body, bringing back some of those symptoms again. But I know it'll level out. I'm not worried about that. And when I mean level out, I don't mean where I'm feeling 100%, but level out where, okay, this is the new norm. This is what to expect now. My benzo bellies hasn't been really acting up in about a month. It's been pretty good. But just the uneasy feeling that you get, some intrusive thoughts, not crazy stuff like where I'm always watching my heartbeat and everything. But, it is what it is, like I always say. Symptoms are going to happen no matter what you do, right? So what can you do about it? Well, you got to press on and just make sure you're doing a consistent taper. That's the big thing. Consistent, gentle, no major changes in your system. That way, going back to some videos I posted, you want to kind of taper at the rate that your body can heal. That's the goal. Taper at the rate that you can heal. And it's not going to be perfect. Hence symptoms. Because if you're tapering perfect at the same speed that your body could heal, we kind of have no symptoms, right? So it's not perfect. But yeah, it's getting harder, but not unbearable. Let me phrase that. Not unbearable. I still live my life every day doing everything I love doing. So let's not get that confused. It's just, there's just something behind that I'm starting to feel, and yeah, it's not fun, but looking back to what I went through in 2021, I'll take what I'm going through any day of the week. I'll take this. 2021 was another dimension of hell I never even knew existed. That's what happens when you cold turkey 3 different things. Mm-mm. No, you don't do that. Um, but yeah, I'll take what I'm feeling now any day over what I went through. Doesn't mean it's comfortable, but you know what? We can get through it, and that's the main thing. But sorry for the late post, everybody. Um, but I didn't want to post anything when I didn't have any, major updates yet. Kind of tired right now because it's been a long day. Doing a lot of work and went to an event tonight. But yeah, I'm gonna keep monitoring everything. I'll post another video very shortly to let you all know where I'm at. But this whole process for everybody going through it, you know, God bless the people that get off this stuff easily. But it's a challenge, especially the body pains. And I know the body pains are from benzo tapering because when I cold turkeyed it last time, I had a honeymoon phase where I felt perfect, right? But then leading up to my everything breaking loose, I started getting body pains. I felt like I had the flu, like a mild flu coming on. Um, so I know the pains are part of this process. Um, but you need to stay active because when you're active and moving, those pains really can't creep in, I've noticed. They linger once in a while, but they're not always there. So if you're tapering and get pain, keep moving. Do some walking, do whatever. And that works for me. But that's where I am right now. I'm starting to get symptoms creeping in, but nothing extravagant. Nothing to be like, oh, but no, it's there. It is there. But like I say, keep pushing forward. We're not going to let a little pill control us. But at the same time, we're going to be responsible. We have to be responsible with this. So even though it's just a pill, we're dependent on it. Our neuroplasticity in our brain has changed. So gentle and easy. But that's all I have, everybody. But no, check out beatingbenzos.com. Link is down below. And feel free to sign up. I'll do some posts on there. Well, I've been doing every post on there because I'm building the site. But feel free to register and join. And if you want to make a little donation, we have a donation button. It's not cheap to run these websites with hosting, etc. Some people, contribute $1. Yeah, hosting your own site is one thing, but when you're getting a lot of people involved and members, that's a lot of bandwidth, a lot of hosting. But either way, check it out, beatingbenzos.com. And I will talk to y'all soon, all right? Y'all be cool. Peace.